Hi everybody, Audra here with Chalking with Aud, and I am an independent creator with Magnolia Design Company and also known as Twisted Chalker. And I had plans tonight, I originally had plans tonight to do project number 4 with this stencil on this canvas. But I'm still having issues with my new computer, and they're supposed to be calling me at some point to help me finish it. I don't know exactly when. So I thought I would do the project that was originally going to be a project number 5, since it's quick and easy, and then do project number 4 as project number 5 over the weekend. But this was going to be project number 4. Different, not this stencil, but this was kind of the idea of what project number 4 was going to be, but can't do that tonight because I gotta be available to get my printer done. So tonight I am going to make a t-shirt. I have this t-shirt right here, and I'm going to put this on the t-shirt. So this will be a quick and easy DIY project for Thou Shalt Not Try Me Mom 24/7. It would be an awesome little gift for any mom out there that would love to wear a shirt with that saying on it. Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm sorry. Last minute change of plans has gotten me all discombobulated. So I'm going to take my little, how about I put you down on the table so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to turn on my heat press so I can make sure it's ready when we are ready. And I'm going to lower the camera so you can see what I've got going on down here on the table. Okay, here we go. All right, I think that's good. Let's see here. That should do it. All right, so this is our inking pad, and I'm going to put this under the shirt, and it's sticky, so this shirt will stick to it so that it's not moving around on me while I'm inking the pattern on the shirt. So it's just got this little clear back covering on it. Sit on the side and nice and sticky. So I'm going to pop this in here inside the shirt between the two layers so that the shirt's not moving around and so that the ink's not going through to the back side. I think I'm going to put it side this way so that it'll design on there. I really am going to. It's sticking to the back side. Let's get it unstuck. There we go. These are great to use. It's just funny to get them in there where you want it first in the first place. There we go. So it's stuck inside the shirt now, but it's not in the right spot. I'm going to put we have the Thou Shalt Not Try Me Mom 24 stencil. The back is written on so that when I replace it back onto the backing, I'll know which side to be sure to put it on. I'm doing this on fabric, so I won't need to fuzz it. Plus the fact that I've used it quite a bit, so it's not as crazy sticky as it usually is when you first get it. And I want to place this on the shirt. I'm going to measure, make sure I get it so that's about 5 inches from the seam. And that's it's about 5 1/4 inches from the seam. So I'm going to move it over just a tiny bit. Right about there. So let's see. Okay. All right, I'm just measuring it to the part that's the furthest out on the stencil. So now that's nice and centered. That's right about where I want it to be on the shirt. And my inking pad is just below it. It stops right here. So I'm just going to move the ink. It stops right there. So I'm going to move the inking pad up on the shirt. Hopefully keep that in place while I'm doing it. Oh, it's moving around. I'll just put it back. No big deal. I'm a little flustered because of my computer and printer and stuff. So I know I've done this before and it's never been this difficult. But my mind is elsewhere, which is one of the reasons why I decided not to try the other project, because I'm just not mentally here, because I can't get my computer up and running in a manner that I can use it to its fullest extent. There we go. All right, now let's do this again, huh? And then I replace the stencil right about there. See if that is same distance. I did it. All right, that was awesome. And it looks about straight. I think it's straight. As you can see, this stencil's pretty stained up, but that's okay, it still works. I've used black and cocoa bean and gray, and has it been gray? Black and cocoa bean, and what other ink have I used? I put them away as I wrote, so I'm not sure. I don't remember which ones it is. Tonight I'm using our white ink on here. It's going to be a simple white transfer on a gray shirt. So I'm just going to scoop some of the ink out and swipe it on the stencil. Anywhere that I see gray through the screening is where I'm going to cover. I'm hoping they don't call me while we're doing this, because I've got you on my phone. At least I'll know the call is coming in. Let's see. All right. I want to make sure I give it some good coverage. There we go. I don't want to do it too much, because if you do it too much, you'll push it through the screening and off onto the shirt where the design is not meant to be. So I'm just doing it enough to make sure I could get good coverage on the screened area. I have to be careful. I almost went off the edge here and got it on the shirt, and it's not that easy to get off if you do that. So now I am removing the excess. I'm just putting it back in the container carefully. the heat press is ready. This is definitely going to be a quick project. Thou shall not try me, Mom, 24/7. Look at that. That looks really good. I don't have water, so I have to run and put this in water. Grab the water container. Here we go. So before I move this, now this is what I was talking about when I was blow drying was it the pillow fabric? What have I done in ink so far? The towel. So I did these two projects in ink. This one and this one. And I blow dried it a little bit before I did anything else with it. And this is why, because when I have done these little creations like this and I've used that sticky mat underneath, if I didn't run the blow dry over it a little bit before I peeled it off, it just kind of smeared the design a little bit. So I'm going to run the blow dryer over it for just a few seconds. I should have warned you it was going to be loud. I'm sorry. All right, now I'm going to peel the mat off. See, there's some ink that transferred through, so that kept it from getting to the other side of the shirt. Now, I'm going to get some parchment paper. And I'm going to put some paper inside the shirt so that it doesn't go through, just to be sure. So I've got it underneath the design, just like that. And then parchment paper on top, and actually I stuck that in the ink. There. I just folded it so it wouldn't mess up the rest of the shirt. And I'm going to put the heat on. If you have an iron, you would just set your iron at the cotton temperature and iron over this for 4 minutes. Just kind of hold it and move it around a little bit and just hold it for 4 minutes. I am fortunate enough that I have this heat press and it only takes 30 seconds on each side. It's at 305 degrees and I just have, oh, I forgot to put my mat. See, I'm just all over. I'm supposed to put this underneath it so it won't mess up the mat. It'll warp. It will warp the mat. It warped my mat, my other mat. See that? I am not mentally here. So hopefully I didn't do too much damage. Alright, so I'm going to turn my shirt inside out now. Goodness gracious. I may have to wait a couple days before I do my last project. There's no telling what I'm going to do if I don't. So I'm putting more parchment paper between the two layers of the shirt so that this ink will not transfer to the back side. It shouldn't, but just to be safe. And then cover this up. one more time. And I have a feeling I warped my mat. I've only had it for a week. So we have 20 more seconds. So gosh, if you know somebody who might be interested in doing this kind of thing, please feel free to spread the love and let them see how easy this kind of thing is. It'd be a great addition to anybody's crafting that they do. I have ink all over my fingers. I'm just hoping I didn't get it all over my shirt. All right. Remove the parchment paper. And voila, we have a shirt. Thou shalt not try me, Mom, 24/7. That's it. That's how quick and easy it is. You have shirts that you're tired of and you want to decorate. You can use any of the stencils and any of the ink and put your own little design on it instead of just throwing the shirt away. I have covered, I don't know if you get them, but I get, like on shirts like this, I'll get the little stains that look like just like a grease stain or a water stain or something, and I have covered them up with some kind of design from one of the stencils, and the shirt is perfectly good again, just like a new one. So anyway, that's it for tonight, and tomorrow or sometime this weekend, either tomorrow or Saturday, because Sunday's a new week, I plan to do project number 5. Oops, wrong stencil. It's over in the sink. Project number 5, I will do a reverse canvas with the Thou Shalt Not Try Me stencil, and I'm going to use these 2 colors. I think they'll be very pretty. All right, thank you everybody for joining me, or for watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Did you see the live? Did you see the replay? And I will see you again soon. All right, good night.